Taliban militants tried to disrupt the peace conference with rockets and suicide bombers. As President Hamid Karzai addressed the delegates, a rocket exploded outside the tent. The Taliban claimed responsibility.
Don't worry. This is not the first time we have heard this type of thing.
The attack briefly interrupted President Karzai's speech to delegates attending the three-day assembly, or Jirga. Jirga organizers say the goal is to agree on a roadmap for reconciling with Taliban insurgents and others fighting against the government and coalition forces.
This is Afghanistan's Peace Jirga. Nearly 1,600 people gathered under one tent in the hopes of finding a way out of more than 8 years of war.
Following the attack, Mr. Karzai took a moment to address Taliban insurgents in their native language, Pashto.
You Taliban are welcome in your homeland, but please do not hurt Afghanistan or yourselves. All Afghans are brothers, and we should approach each other in peace. I promise to listen to your advice on how to build Afghanistan.
But he said members of Al-Qaeda and those who killed civilians would not be forgiven. He expressed hope for the three-day peace assembly.
This Jirga has given Afghans tremendous hope. In the next couple of days, you delegates will have a chance to deliver a message of peace and friendship, not only for Afghanistan, but for the rest of the world.
We have to go, sir. We have to go.
Which way? Which way?
This way, this way. Yeah.
After Mr. Karzai's speech, Jirga organizers rushed members of the media out of the area when another rocket whistled overhead and exploded within 100 meters of the tent. Government officials said security forces shot and killed 2 suicide bombers trying to infiltrate the assembly wearing burqas, and they arrested a third. Authorities also surrounded a home near the conference site where the remaining militants were hiding. Despite the violence, delegates are meeting in smaller committees where they will work to find a consensus for peace and reconciliation during the next couple of days. Sean Maroney, VOA News, Kabul.